here's just a couple of stats I've seen and I found. Baby boomers still control 41% of CEO positions.
Are you serious?
I know many of them.
41% of
41%. Yes, they can't retire because either they don't have the finances that they need, or maybe it's just an ego thing. But so boomers still have over 40% of the CEO jobs. Gen X is kind of caught between the boomer bottleneck and the millennial tech savvies. They're kind of this forgotten generation that's just being skipped over. The millennials are stuck in this sandwich generation, right? Where they're having to take care of their parents and raise kids at the same time. They're going to inherit organizations that are just falling apart, but they haven't been trained how to fix them. And then Gen Z is sitting there on the sideline trying to get into the workforce. I think 58% unemployment rate now for Gen Z, for new college grads. And half of them are actively refusing management roles. Like they refuse to go into management. They do not want to become leaders. So you've got boomers that won't leave, Gen X's that are getting skipped over, millennials are getting squeezed, and Gen Zs can't even get into the game.
I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on 41%, 41.5% of CEO positions are held by boomers. Mm-hmm. I just had to Google this real fast. Like, what is the average age of a boomer? And it says between 61 and 79.
Yep.
Okay. 61, I get it. 79, there is so much technological advancements that had made in the last 20 years, just the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. How can an older generation effectively lead? Great mentors, don't get me wrong, fantastic mentors. But then what did you say? We talked about the great flattening, I think is the word you used earlier. And some of the stats say that it's the CEOs that are doing it and calling it innovation. But when you have, was it 52% Gen Zs refuse management roles? I think you're starting to see kind of the part of the problem. If the younger generation entering the workforce doesn't want management roles and CEOs are still trying to get what they can out of their companies, and they don't have many years left. I mean, 41% doesn't have very many years left. I think you found your problem.
I see multiple problems there, but which one are you talking about?
The people in control are trying to squeeze what they can out of their business, whereas the younger generation in the workforce refuses to be in middle management. Why are we flattening the organizations when 52% doesn't even want to refuses those roles?